fast that, the things that worked when I started in 2009, they don't really work. And the number one thing is, and you should understand this if you are deep in YouTube, you'll see this. You'll see a person that have 1 million subscribers, and that person, when they put a video out, they get 100,000 hits, which looks really good, but only 10% of the people are finding it. Then you'll see someone who has only like maybe 500 subscribers, and they put out a video and they get 2,000 hits, 3,000 hits, 4,000 hits. You're like, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Segmentation, keywords, and there are people who have their own tribe. So there was a guy I found, and his videos are blah. I mean, they're just like, could you take the chalk out of my mouth? I mean, it was so dry, I've got chalk in my mouth. But his videos, each one of them has 10, 8, 9, 12,000 views, and he only has 500-600 subscribers. And then it's, me being the nerd that I am, I went ahead and I did some research, and I found out that he has his own tribe, and he's been doing this for many, many years, and his email list is probably 6 figures. That's his email list. So it's like, oh, okay, I got it. So essentially, the subscriber box of YouTube is broken, which means that you get all these subscribers, and for some reason the deliverability of your new announcements of videos isn't what it should be. YouTube's aware of this and they're working on it, but it's still a big problem because I have subscribed to my channel and I've got other email accounts and they don't get the announcements. So there's a problem there, and I feel that at some point in the future they're going to fix it because it's in YouTube's best interest as well as the creators' interest for people to be updated on the dropping of new videos. Now, even if that gets fixed, you still want to have your own tribe. You still want to develop your own email list, because what I did was create my own economy using YouTube, and AdSense was not part of the mix for 18 months. It really wasn't. And when I jumped on, the AdSense pool wasn't really as diluted as it is now, meaning anyone could become a creator and get a little AdSense money, so it pulls down the earn that you used to be able to get. So there's some things going on. There's supposed to be a tip jar. There's a ton of things that are coming on. But if you want to do video marketing and you want to use YouTube for the long term, and let's just really drop that. What I'm teaching you is not going to make you rich overnight, if ever. Just put that out there. But what I'm teaching you can enable you to earn an income to take care of yourself and your family within time. I'll put it at a year, 18 months, 24 months of diligent effort with the tools available. You could be earning 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. It really depends on you, what you're selling, and how motivated you are. But you can earn more than the median income of 38 G's a year. So let's really talk about that, because I just left the gym and it was a sucky day, and I'm really learning how to psych myself out because I was up last night working on stuff late. I didn't go to bed at 2 o'clock. Really, my eating today was shit. I didn't eat right, meaning I didn't eat on time. So I have learned in the past, from every time that I've gotten injured, it always happened when I wasn't properly prepared. I was tired. I was trying to do too much. That's what I never got hurt just cooling it or taking it easy. And how did I learn this? From getting hurt, working out. So I know how to prevent injury and stuff, because I was hanging out with friends this weekend, and I was at a hotel, and the bed was horrible. It was a nice hotel, but the bed was sucked. And my back was kind of feeling that, but once again, I knew what the problem was. So I did my walking, I worked on my back, went in the day, really didn't deadlift 315. I mean, I warm up with 400, and I did 315. Just got some reps in, got the blood to the area, and I walked away from it, and then I got on the squats, and they felt particularly strong. So I actually went up to 475. Strong, clean. Probably could have hit 500 today. But cycle. cycling, backload, come back, lift another day. Because what's the real name of the game of getting stronger, getting richer, getting healthier is consistency. You can't be consistent if you're all snapped up and hurt. You can't be consistent with your money plan if you're always broke. So you got to learn to work within your abilities and gradually stretch your abilities. And that's what this YouTube training is going to be about, because I'm just going to say it. Don't send me any emails like, hey, I got laid off. How can I make $5,000 in the next 90 days? I'm just going to put it to you like this. Bruh man, bruh woman, if you had those skills, you would already be making the $5,000. You would have quit that suck-ass job a long time ago. It's just, let's be real, people. It's going to take you time. It took me 14 months, which is real fast. But once again, based on perspective, I came from an old school economy where it's 3 to 5 years to build a business. So for me, 14 months from nothing building a business, it was like, holy shiznick. You've got to be fucking kidding. Are you serious? Really? Man, I walked around with a Woody all week like, 14 months, really? Excuse me, ma'am. It's not you. I built this business in 14 months, and it's got me pretty excited. But then again, maybe it is you because you're really cute. But it's just possible. What is possible now is just staggering. It is really, really staggering. But with the YouTube training, what's going to happen is there's going to be something frequently. So if you sign up for the YouTube course at the $10 mark, when I did the book way back in April, whatever drops up on that Gumroad account going forward, and Gumroad gives me 15 gigabytes to upload data, and I have a feeling that's going to grow. And I think since they like me, they would let me do more if I asked. I'm going to consistently just do YouTube training, YouTube webinars, and I'm going to add on to it, because with these new announcements, and this is about gathering data, and this is why I purposely kept the ebook short and included the course. I can always modulate the course, change the course, and give you new updates, because people who are taking the YouTube training, I see it in the there's folks in Hustle University. They said, oh, this works. I'm really finding the benefit, because when you come on YouTube, all you hear is AdSense, AdSense, AdSense. No one's saying, hey, you know what? Don't even put any ads on your app, your videos. Come up with a service or a product and really sell that. So this YouTube training is going to be long term. There's going to be more. There's going to be more webinars and things like that. And I'll just, as I come up with, as I digest this new information, because the thing is, I'm still working my channel. Now, I'll tell you, I noticed this thing with the YouTube subscriber box about 2 years ago. I've got, 13,000 subscribers. I put up a video. Within 2 weeks, I'll get anywhere from 700 up to maybe 2,200 views in 2 weeks, because I have emails. I got 6 emails subscribed to my channel, and some people get like, bam, you just, when the camera just upload a video. Then there's other my emails, and I didn't set this stuff up. That's just the way it's set up. I'll get a video 3 days later. I'll get an email about that video 3 days later. So there's this I don't know if they're doing it. I don't know what the heck they're doing, but it's how it is. But since I have a tribe, and this is why I'm growing Hustlers University, I'll be unvarnished. I'll show you what's under my hem. I'll show you my ankles. And it's to create this tribe of like-minded people. Because, if you're not about hustling, you don't want to hustle, you just kind of curious, fuck you. Get the fuck on. Don't join Hustle University. I'm purposely grooming it in a certain way, because it's already happening. There are people who are sharing information. There are people who are networking, because I put up a question today. What is the biggest problem you have as a hustler? And it came down to something that I thought it would be, and I wasn't surprised. And it was really about how to stay motivated in your support system. And that's one of the reasons, because, when I was coming here on YouTube earlier, it's like, Glenn is a motivational speaker. And, you limited perspective having motherfucker, if that's all you can see. This is like 6'1", 255 pounds of chocolate. There's a lot of stuff in here. But I learned to internally motivate myself when family was throwing stones, when friends were throwing stones, and girlfriends. I will tell you a quick story. I was dating this chick. She's an attorney. And we were dating. We were really, really dating because I really, really liked her. And I was dating her, right? And she couldn't really figure out how I made money. Understand, she'd been to my place. We went out. She checked out the ride. I ain't never said anything about I'm broke or boo, we can't do this. I never was that kind of dude. Whatever we wanted to do, we did. But she was still. She said, let me understand what you do. You make money online? Yeah, boo. I make money online. That's what I do. Could you understand, this woman has an attorney and passed the bar and shit. So she's supposed to be highly intelligent, you would assume. And she could not wrap her head around it. She could not wrap her head around the fact that I made money online. She asked me 6 ways. We were at dinner. She's like, so let me understand again. So really? I mean, she was just incredulous that I was making money that way. And I mean, it's just, we were out with some friends and we were just talking, and I was just talking about my business and stuff. And she said, yeah, I really don't know how that worked. And it was like an E.F. Hutton moment. Google it. And my friends was like, man, dude, because my boy, he put his hand on my back. He said, I got your back, dude, because clearly someone at the table doesn't. And I was like, I know, I felt the draft, right? And I was sitting there like, never did anything to this chick, never asked her for any money. We were having a good time, but because what I do did not fit her paradigm shift of what a man should do. Because understand, dudes, I'm just going to say this. If you're a brother, you're a black man, you got the chocolate tan, the permanent tan, and you are with a black woman who grew up in a very traditional family where a man goes out and like clubs wolves over the head or some shit like that, and you're talking about sitting on your ass, staying clean, making money on the internet, you could have some problems. I'm telling you, you could have some problems. I'm telling you, because it doesn't, let's just break it down. It doesn't give she doesn't give her a good story to tell to her friends and family. So what does your boo do? He makes money online. What does he do exactly? Does he sell on eBay, Amazon? No, he does niche websites. Cricket. Oh. Anyway, are you going to Felicia's party? So she doesn't have a good story. And as I've always told you about tribalism, when she's out there talking, because every woman that has a dude, she wants to be proud of her dude. She wants to be able to brag on her dude. So there's nothing wrong with that, but when your perspective isn't set up where they understand what you do, because I'm saying this because more and more of us are doing this internet thing. More and more of us are learning how to make money online. And I'm fucking the spearhead on that shit. If I can help 100,000 motherfuckers free themselves from jobs, mission fucking accomplished. I mean, seriously, if I can help or point or be a Sherpa or like put up secret codes in the sky to lead your ass to freedom, come here, follow me, that shit, right? I mean, I'm getting excited. I like that. But essentially, if you're dealing with people who don't have the perspective to understand what you're doing, where you're going, it's going to be problematic on the relationship front, because they are going to go talk to friends and family, and there's going to be somebody, like Uncle Jolie, that big ass man, that worked in the mine, and he's like, a real man has a job where he kills wolves. And she's sitting there like, Uncle Jolie, I met this guy. So you met this guy? Yeah, he's really nice. What does this guy do? Oh, he makes money on it. Ain't no real man making no fucking money on the internet. That's a bitch ass move. Real men kill wolves. Ow! That kind of shit. And since, you know, she loved Uncle Joe Lee and she's been with Uncle Joe Lee longer than she's been with you, what he says carries weight. Even if it doesn't make any sense, because Uncle Joe Lee is a crackhead and an alcoholic and has 18 kids by several different wolves, because, you know, he didn't club them wolves. Some of those wolves he was fucking, right? And that's how it goes. And I'm just telling you, you know, because this YouTube thing is going to be really, really big. The changes that YouTube is making is really going to benefit people who get the right information. Now, this is where I am the odd quackity quack quack duck. I didn't come to YouTube trying to get views. I came to YouTube trying to get dollars. Many people don't understand why they're not making any money. They're coming to YouTube trying to get views. It's like, I put this video up and I got 40 views. No one likes me. I've even seen grown-ass men like crying and shit because people left disparaging comments on their videos. I'm like, really, bitch? Really? Did you take the pink panties off? But essentially, you must reframe why you're on YouTube. And this is one of the reasons that people are not successful with YouTube. They don't know what the fuck they're here. It's like, I want to get views. I don't give a fuck if I'm telling you, early on, I had a video, didn't have a lot of views, got me some nice coin. So I am not addicted to the view monster, because essentially for your video to be effective, if you can reach people and for people to take action, your video was effective. You cannot get caught up in trying to compete with the entertainment guys. You know, someone that puts up a video about farting in the elevator and it gets 500,000 views in a week. You can't compete with that. Don't even try. Don't even, if you hear someone who has an entertainment channel talking about how to build their channel, don't listen, because you're diametrically opposed to that person. They're trying to get views, you're trying to get dollars. You two are not walking on the same street. You are like all the way in Beverly Hills and they're like in Miami Beach on the sand and shit, looking at the waves, you know, trying to get views. You're trying to get dollars so you can buy your own fucking beach, so you can fuck your girl in the middle of the beach and nobody's there because you own that bitch. That's what I'm talking about doing. Not being on someone else's beach. Beach. Huh, that could go both ways. But anywho, essentially, you have to really, really know why you're here on YouTube. I came to YouTube 2009 trying to make dollars. Was successful with that. That was the orientation, that was the goal, that was the purpose from jump. If you're caught up on the view monster, and you know, and also what I'm going to do with the YouTube thing is include the component of tribalism, because you have to build your tribes. I'm going to tell you why you have to build your tribes. Google is going to fuck you. Facebook is going to fuck you. YouTube's going to fuck you. Any of these third parties are going to fuck you, because what they're going to do is change their algorithms, and it's going to impact your delivery of your message. Whereas if you have your own tribe, you have your own email list, you're not as worried. I mean, you still got to play the game. Understand. Don't hate the player. Don't hate the game. Learn the fucking rules so you can win. And the rules are, you need to have your own digital properties. You need to have your own digital assets. Digital properties will include a website, blog, email list, your own video platform. You've got to have one or two things that are, well, preferably two. Your own video platform, blog, and email list. Those are must-haves. Those are just the price of admission. That's the floor. You got to have that. And I don't want to hear this, you know, Glendon, I was starting on my email list and I only got 100 people in the last 5 months. That's 100 people you didn't have before. This YouTube channel started with no views. There was nobody. I mean, the tumbleweeds or shit was rolling through my videos. I mean, there was nothing going on. It was just kept hidden, kept hidden, kept hidden, kept hidden. As my Uncle J-Rock say, if you keep fucking, sooner or later you're going to come. I mean, that's it. You got to keep fucking. You got to keep fucking. You got to keep going. You know, you got to keep going deep. I mean, you got to put your hips into it, boy. And private joke. It is so crass. For me, even for me to put that on YouTube. But essentially, what this journey that we're going to get on to solve your problems of how to get discovered, we're going to talk about that stuff. Because if you have the right mindset of it's going to take a while to grow my channel, and you're working on different things, then it is not as daunting. Because I mean, every day TechCrunch, you're going to see, hey, this guy made this app last Wednesday and Facebook bought it for $30 billion. He only worked on it for 3 weeks. And then someone's going to do a course on like how to get $30 billion in 3 weeks, only for $9.99, right? I love that shit. It cracks me up. It totally cracks me up. But that's what's going down. That's what's going to go on. And for those of you who made it to the end of this video, since this YouTube thing is going to be very big, I'm changing the price on it. But for those of you, because see, for those of you who made it to the end, I'm driving like a madman. I am going to